Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm really excited about today's topic.
Me too. Today, we're going to talk about something really important. We're talking about confidence. Confidence when speaking English.
Yes, this is so important. I think many people feel nervous when they speak English.
Absolutely. Even I felt nervous when I was learning. My hands would shake sometimes.
Really? Your hands would shake?
Yes, especially when I had to speak in front of other people. My heart would beat so fast.
I understand that feeling. It's very common. But you know what? Everyone feels this way at the beginning.
That's true. And the good news is, confidence can grow. You can build it, like building a house.
I love that idea. Building confidence like building a house, one brick at a time.
Exactly. One small step at a time. You don't need to be perfect right away.
So where should someone start if they feel really nervous about speaking English?
Good question. I think the first step is very simple. Start with yourself.
Start with yourself. What do you mean?
I mean, practice talking about yourself. Simple things. Your name, where you're from, what you do every day.
Oh, I see. Because these are things you already know very well.
Right. You don't need to think hard about your own name. You don't need to search for words about your own life.
That makes sense. So it's easier to focus on the English, not on finding ideas.
Exactly. When you talk about yourself, the ideas are already there. You just practice the English words.
I like this approach. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's say you're learning English. Every morning, you can practice in the mirror.
In the mirror? Like talking to yourself?
Yes, it sounds funny, but it really helps. You look at yourself and you say, "Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm from Mexico."
And you do this alone, so there's no pressure.
No pressure at all. Nobody's listening, nobody's judging. It's just you and the mirror.
I love this idea. What else can someone say to the mirror?
You can say anything simple. I live in Mexico City. I work in a coffee shop. I like reading books.
These are very simple sentences.
Yes, very simple. But this is how you build confidence. Simple sentences again and again.
So repetition is important.
Very important. When you repeat something many times, it becomes natural. You don't need to think about it anymore.
It's like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you think about every movement, but after practice, it becomes automatic.
Perfect example. Yes, exactly like riding a bicycle. Your mouth learns the movements.
That's interesting. So our mouth needs practice just like our legs need practice for cycling.
Yes, speaking is a physical skill too. Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they all need practice.
I never thought about it that way. So when someone feels nervous speaking English, maybe their mouth just needs more practice.
Often, yes. The nervousness comes from not feeling comfortable with the movements, but practice makes it easier.
Okay, so we practice in the mirror. We practice simple sentences about ourselves. What's the next step?
The next step is to add a little more. After you're comfortable with basic sentences, you add details.
Can you show me what you mean?
Sure, instead of just saying, "I like reading books," you can say, "I like reading books. My favorite book is about a detective."
Oh, so you add one more sentence.
Yes, just one more, not too much. You don't want to make it too difficult.
Right. Small steps. One more sentence is a small step.
Exactly. And when that feels comfortable, you add another sentence. "I like reading books. My favorite book is about a detective. I read it last year."
I see the pattern. You build slowly, adding a little bit each time.
Yes, and you know what's great? After a few weeks of this practice, you'll have a whole speech about yourself.
A whole speech? Just from adding one sentence at a time?
That's right. It grows naturally, and because you practiced so much, you feel confident saying it.
This is really helpful. But I have a question. What if someone makes a mistake?
Ah, mistakes. This is a big topic for confidence.
Yes, I think many people are afraid of making mistakes.
They are. But here's the thing, mistakes are normal. Everyone makes mistakes.
Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes.
Exactly. I make mistakes in my own language sometimes. I forget words, I mix up sentences.
So mistakes don't mean you're bad at English.
Not at all. Mistakes mean you're learning, you're trying. That's actually a good thing.
I like that perspective. Mistakes are part of learning.
Yes, and you know what? Most people don't even notice small mistakes.
Really? They don't notice?
Most of the time, no. People are listening to your message, not checking your grammar.
That's a good point. If I understand what you're saying, that's what matters.
Exactly. Communication is the goal, not perfection.
Communication, not perfection. I really like that.
Me too. And when you focus on communication, you feel less nervous. You're not trying to be perfect.
You're just trying to share your ideas.
Right. Just sharing. Just connecting with another person.
Okay, so we've talked about practicing in the mirror, building slowly, accepting mistakes. What else helps build confidence?
Another thing that really helps is celebrating small wins. Small wins? What do you mean?
I mean, celebrating when you do something good, even if it's small.
Can you give an example?
Sure, let's say you're learning English. Every morning, you order your coffee in English. You say, "Can I have a cappuccino, please?"
Okay, that's a simple sentence.
Yes, very simple. But you did it. You spoke English to a real person. That's a win. So you should feel good about that.
Absolutely. You should think, great, I did it. I spoke English today.
Even if it was just one sentence.
Even just one sentence, because that one sentence is progress.
I like this. So we should notice our progress, even the small things.
Yes, many people only focus on what they can't do yet. They think, I can't have a long conversation, I can't understand movies.
That makes them feel bad.
Exactly. It makes them feel discouraged. But if you focus on what you can do, you feel better.
You feel encouraged instead of discouraged.
Yes, and when you feel encouraged, you want to practice more. It's a positive cycle.
A positive cycle. I like that. So celebrating small wins creates more confidence, which creates more practice, which creates more wins.
Perfect. You explained it perfectly.
Thank you. See, I'm practicing my English right now.
You are, and you're doing great.
Thanks. So let me ask you something. What about people who are very shy? Some people feel shy even in their own language.
That's a good question. Shyness can make speaking English even harder.
Yes, because you have two challenges, the language challenge and the shyness challenge.
Exactly. But there are ways to help with this too.
What do you suggest?
For shy people, I suggest starting online, not face-to-face.
Online? Like video calls?
You can do video calls, but you can also start with writing, like texting or messaging.
Oh, that's interesting. But we're talking about speaking confidence.
True, but writing can help build speaking confidence too.
How does that work?
When you write messages in English, you practice making sentences. You think about what you want to say.
And there's no time pressure.
Right. You can take your time. You can think about the words. You can even check a dictionary if you need to.
So it's less stressful than speaking.
Much less stressful. And when you get comfortable with the words in writing, they become easier to say out loud later.
I see. So writing is like practice for speaking.
Yes, it's a stepping stone. You build confidence in writing first, then move to speaking.
That makes sense. And online, you can also find people who are patient and kind.
Exactly. There are many language exchange communities online. People there understand that you're learning.
So they're not going to judge you.
No, they're learning too. Maybe they're learning your language. You help each other.
That sounds wonderful. It's like having a friend who supports you.
Yes, and that's another important point. Having support really helps confidence.
Support from others?
Yes, when someone encourages you, when someone says, "You're doing well, keep going," it makes such a difference.
It does. We all need encouragement sometimes.
Absolutely. Learning English can feel lonely sometimes, but when you have people supporting you, it feels easier.
So finding a community or a study partner is important.
Very important. You don't have to do this alone.
Good advice. Now, I want to ask about something specific. What about pronunciation? Many people worry about their accent.
Oh, yes, accent and pronunciation. This is a big worry for many learners.
People want to sound like a native speaker.
They do, but here's what I think. Having an accent is okay.
It's okay?
Yes, an accent shows where you're from. It's part of your identity.
That's a nice way to think about it.
And you know, English is spoken all over the world now. People in India speak English, people in Nigeria speak English, people in Singapore speak English.
And they all have different accents.
Exactly. There's no one correct accent anymore.
So as long as people can understand you, it's fine.
That's right. Clear pronunciation is important, but a perfect accent is not necessary.
What's the difference between clear pronunciation and a perfect accent?
Good question. Clear pronunciation means people can understand your words. You say the sounds clearly enough.
And a perfect accent means sounding exactly like someone from London or New York.
Yes, something like that. But you don't need to sound exactly like someone from London. You just need to be understood.
So we should focus on being clear, not on being perfect.
Exactly. Focus on clarity and communication.
This takes away a lot of pressure, I think.
It does. When you stop worrying about sounding perfect, you can relax more. And when you relax, you actually speak better.
That's interesting. So worry makes you speak worse.
Often, yes. When you're nervous and worried, your muscles get tense, your voice gets tight. It's harder to speak clearly.
But when you relax, everything flows better.
Yes, exactly. It flows. The words come more naturally.
So relaxation is part of confidence.
Absolutely. They go together. Confidence helps you relax, and relaxation helps you speak better.
It's all connected. So how can someone relax when they're about to speak English?
There are some techniques. One simple thing is breathing.
Breathing?
Yes, before you speak, take a deep breath. It calms your nervous system.
Just one deep breath?
Even just one can help, but you can take a few breaths. Breathe in slowly, breathe out slowly.
And this makes you less nervous?
It really does. It's like telling your body, it's okay, we're safe, we can do this.
I like that. Your body listens to your breathing.
Yes, it does. And another thing that helps is smiling.
Smiling? How does smiling help?
When you smile, even a small smile, it changes how you feel. It sends a signal to your brain that things are good.
So you trick your brain into feeling more confident?
In a way, yes. Your brain thinks, oh, we're smiling, so things must be okay.
That's clever. So before speaking English, breathe deeply and smile.
Yes, those two simple things can make a big difference.
I want to try this. Next time I speak English, I'll breathe and smile first.
You should. I think you'll notice a difference.
Now, let's talk about real situations. What if someone needs to speak English at work?
Ah, speaking English at work. That can feel very stressful.
Yes, because there's pressure. You need to do your job well.
Exactly. And you might worry about looking unprofessional if you make mistakes.
So, what can help in this situation?
First, I think preparation is key. If you know you have a meeting in English, prepare beforehand.
How do you prepare?
Think about what topics might come up. Write down some key words or phrases you might need.
So you have them ready.
Yes, you can even practice saying them out loud before the meeting.
That mirror practice again.
Exactly. It works for work situations too. Practice in the mirror or practice alone in a room.
And if you practice the words before, they'll come easier during the meeting.
Much easier. Your mouth already knows the movements. Your brain already knows the words.
What if something unexpected comes up in the meeting, something you didn't prepare for?
Good question. This happens sometimes, and it's okay to be honest.
Honest? What do you mean?
You can say things like, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "I need a moment to think."
So it's okay to ask for help or time.
Absolutely. It's better to ask than to pretend you understand when you don't.
And most people will be patient if you ask politely.
Yes, most people are understanding. They know English might not be your first language.
That's true. And being honest shows you care about clear communication.
Exactly. It's professional to ask for clarification. It shows you want to understand correctly.
I never thought about it that way. Asking for help is actually professional, not weak.
Not weak at all. It's smart and responsible.
Okay, so preparation and honesty help at work. What else?
Another thing is to speak slowly. Many learners think they need to speak fast to sound good.
But speaking fast is harder, especially in a foreign language.
Much harder. And when you speak too fast, you make more mistakes. You get confused.
So speaking slowly is actually better?
Yes, speaking slowly gives you time to think. It gives you time to choose the right words.
And it's easier for others to understand you.
Exactly. When you speak clearly and slowly, people understand better. That's what matters.
So slow and clear is better than fast and confusing.
Always. And even native speakers speak slowly sometimes, especially about important topics.
That's a good point. Speed doesn't equal skill.
Not at all. Clarity equals skill.
I really like these ideas. They make speaking English feel less scary.
That's the goal. It shouldn't feel scary, it should feel possible.
Let's talk about another situation. What about social situations, like meeting new people at a party or event?
Social situations can be challenging too, but they're also great opportunities.
Opportunities? How so?
Because in social situations, people are usually friendly and relaxed. They're not testing your English.
They just want to have a nice conversation.
Exactly. So the pressure is lower than in a work meeting or an exam.
That makes sense. But what if you feel shy or nervous in social situations?
Then I suggest having some starter questions ready.
Starter questions?
Yes, simple questions you can ask to start a conversation, like, "Where are you from?" or "How do you know the host?"
Oh, these are easy questions.
Very easy, and they get the other person talking. Then you can listen and learn.
So you don't have to do all the talking yourself.
Right. Conversation is like a game of catch. You throw the ball, they throw it back.
I like that metaphor. So you ask a question, they answer, and maybe ask you something back.
Exactly. It goes back and forth. You don't carry the whole conversation alone.
This makes it less stressful.
Much less. And when you ask questions, people usually think you're interested and friendly.
So asking questions is a social skill, not just a language skill.
Yes, exactly. It's a people skill. It works in any language.
What if you don't understand someone's answer? What should you do?
Again, honesty is good. You can say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you say that again?"
And most people will repeat it, maybe more slowly.
Yes, people are usually happy to help, especially if you're polite and friendly.
So a smile and a polite question can solve many problems.
Absolutely. Your attitude matters a lot. If you're friendly and positive, people respond well.
Even if your English isn't perfect.
Even if it's not perfect, people remember how you made them feel, not your grammar mistakes.
That's beautiful. People remember feelings, not mistakes.
Yes, so be kind, be friendly, and don't worry too much about being perfect.
This is really changing how I think about speaking English.
I'm glad. That's the goal. We want people to feel empowered, not afraid.
Let me ask you something personal. When did you start feeling really confident in English?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me think. I think it was gradual, not one specific moment.
It grew slowly over time.
Yes, but I remember one moment that helped a lot. I was traveling, and I had a long conversation with someone at a cafe.
A real conversation?
Yes, we talked for maybe an hour about life, about travel, about our families.
And you understood everything.
Not everything. I missed some words, but I understood enough, and we had a real connection.
That must have felt amazing.
It did. After that conversation, I thought, I can do this. I can really communicate in English.
So that experience boosted your confidence.
Very much. It was proof that all my practice was working.
I love that. So everyone needs those moments of proof, moments where they see their progress.
Yes, those moments are so important. They show you that you're improving, that it's worth continuing.
How can someone create those moments for themselves?
I think you need to put yourself in situations where you use English, real situations, not just textbooks.
Real situations like what?
Like going to English speaking events in your city, or joining online conversation groups, or even traveling if possible.
So you need to leave your comfort zone a little.
Yes, just a little. Not too much that you panic, but enough that you challenge yourself.
Finding that balance is important.
Very important. Too easy and you don't grow. Too hard and you give up.
So choose challenges that are just right for your level.
Exactly. If you're a beginner, ordering coffee in English is a good challenge. If you're more advanced, joining a discussion group is good.
Different levels, different challenges.
Right. And as you succeed at one level, you move to the next.
Like climbing stairs, one step at a time.
Perfect analogy. One step at a time, moving higher.
Okay, I want to talk about negative self-talk. Some people say mean things to themselves.
Oh, yes, this is a big problem. People are often their own worst critics.
What kind of things do they say to themselves?
Things like, I'm terrible at English, or I'll never be good enough, or I sound stupid.
Those are harsh things to say.
Very harsh. And the problem is, when you say these things to yourself, you start to believe them.
It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly. If you tell yourself you're bad at English, you'll feel bad, and then you won't practice, and then you won't improve.
It's a negative cycle.
Yes, the opposite of the positive cycle we talked about earlier.
So how can someone stop negative self-talk?
First, you need to notice when you're doing it. Pay attention to your thoughts.
Become aware of the negative voice.
Yes, and when you notice it, you can challenge it.
Challenge it. How?
Ask yourself, is this really true? Am I really terrible at English?
And the answer is probably no.
Usually no. You might not be perfect, but you're not terrible either. You're learning, you're trying, you're making progress.
So you replace the negative thought with a more realistic one.
Exactly. Instead of I'm terrible, you say, I'm learning. I'm getting better every day.
That's much kinder and more true.
Yes, and when you're kind to yourself, you feel better. When you feel better, you practice more. When you practice more, you improve.
Another positive cycle.
Yes, positivity creates more positivity.
I think this is so important, being kind to yourself while learning.
It's essential. You wouldn't be mean to a friend who's learning something new. Don't be mean to yourself either.
Treat yourself like you'd treat a good friend.
Exactly, with patience, encouragement, and understanding.
We're getting close to the end of our time. Let me ask, what's your number one tip for building confidence in English speaking?
Just one tip? That's hard.
I know, but if you had to choose just one.
Okay, if I had to choose just one, I would say speak English every day, even just a little bit.
Every day?
Every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Consistency is more powerful than intensity.
What does that mean?
It means practicing a little bit every day is better than practicing a lot once a week.
Oh, I see. Regular practice, even if it's short.
Yes, because when you practice every day, English becomes part of your daily routine. It becomes normal, not scary.
And your brain gets used to it.
Exactly. Your brain starts to think in English more naturally. Your mouth gets used to the sounds.
So what could someone do for 5 minutes a day?
Many things. You could describe what you see around you. You could talk to yourself about your day. You could read out loud. You could listen to a short podcast.
These are all simple activities.
Very simple. But if you do them every day for a month, you'll notice a big difference.
30 days of practice adds up.
It really does. Small actions repeated consistently create big results.
I love that. Consistency over intensity.
That's my number one tip. What about you? What would be your number one tip?
Oh, you're asking me. Let me think. I would say don't wait until you feel ready.
Don't wait until you feel ready? What do you mean?
Many people think I'll speak English when I'm ready, when I know enough words, when my grammar is perfect, but that day never comes.
Because you never feel completely ready.
Exactly. You learn by doing. You get ready by starting, not by waiting.
That's a great tip. So start before you feel ready.
Yes, it's okay to feel a little nervous. Just start anyway.
Action creates confidence, not the other way around.
Yes. Many people think confidence comes first, then action. But really, action comes first, then confidence.
You build confidence by doing the thing you're afraid of.
Exactly. Every time you speak English, even if you're nervous, you build a little more confidence.
These are both great tips: consistency and action.
I think together they cover a lot.
They do, and they're both things anyone can do, starting today.
Right now, even.
Yes! Someone listening could practice English right after this podcast ends.
They could talk about what they learned today.
Perfect. That would be practicing and reviewing at the same time.
So to everyone listening, we encourage you, try speaking English today, even just a little bit.
Don't worry about being perfect. Just try. Just practice. Just take that first step.
Your confidence will grow. Maybe slowly, but it will grow.
Like a plant, you water it a little each day and it grows.
Beautiful metaphor. Confidence is like a plant.
And you are the gardener. You can help it grow.
With patience, with practice, with kindness to yourself.
Yes, all of these things together.
Well, I think that's a beautiful place to end today's conversation.
I think so too. Thank you for this wonderful discussion.
Thank you, and thank you to everyone listening.
Yes, thank you for spending this time with us. We hope you found it helpful.
Remember, you can do this. Building confidence in English is possible.
One word at a time, one sentence at a time, one conversation at a time.
Keep practicing, keep trying, keep believing in yourself.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.